أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما وألحقني بالصالحين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning guys, how are you all? Today's topic is all about unit number 4, and this is rain in summer, and the unit is all about summer. Okay, and in summer season there is rain, and we will discuss that how much beautiful, how much fascinating, how much soothing, and how much comforting rain is in summer. That in that heat and that hot weather when sun is just like what sun is showering the scorching heat, and each and everybody, each and everything in the universe is what is tired and is somehow is facing very big trouble because of the heat and scorching heat and so many what so many other things that they are just because of that weather. Then we are told that how much beautiful, how much comforting, how much soothing the rain is. So we will discuss the beauties, the comforts of rain in this unit, that how much beautiful and how much soothing rain is in this what in this weather in this season. So first of all, we would come to words to know or difficult words. Clatter. The word clatter mean when something is making sound of clattering. Okay, or somehow when water is what water is hitting another thing, and that sound is what that sound is called clatter. That sound is called what clatter. Or just you can say that when a horse is running on the road, and when the horse is running, that very sound, which is the sound of its hoof, okay, that sound is also called what that is called clatter. And the next is lane. Lane mean that is somehow a narrow road or track. Narrow road or track. And the next is spout. As we had discussed spout in the previous units, the spout is what that it is a pipe like structure, okay, or it is a tube like structure that is over there on the floors of our houses to flow the rainwater, to flow the rainwater from our what from our floors. So that is spout. And the next is tide. Tide mean wave, okay, and as we can see that tides, they are what somehow up and somehow down, okay, and somewhere up and somewhere down. That is what that is tide. That is called tide, okay, waves. And the next is tramp. Tramp mean, as I have told you, that hoofs of a horse, or if you have seen the legs of a horse, that there you will see a structure made of iron that is somehow fixed, okay, to the boots of that very horse. Then these things are called what these things are called tramps, okay, are the sound of the footsteps or hoofs of a horse. So dear guys, coming towards the unit that is rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat, in the broad street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain, how it clatters along the roofs like the tramps of hoofs, how it gushes and struggles out from the overflowing spout across the window pane. It pours and pours, and swift and wide, with a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain. So this unit is written by Henry Ward's Longfellow, He was a famous poet of English literature. And in this very short poem, okay, and this is somehow shortened. Just a piece of this poem is somehow lengthier, and maybe you will have it in class 7 or 8, inshallah. So the full poem you will have over there. Just three stanzas are taken over here. What is a stanza? Stanza is a group of what? Verses are group of lines. They are in one structure. Okay, 4 lines or 5 line stanza. Group of these lines that they have some specific structure, rhyming scheme. That is called what? Stanza. That is called stanza. So in this poem we have three stanzas. In first stanza, the poet is going to tell us the effect of rain when the day is dusty, when the day is hot, and the street is somehow what? It is just reflecting the fire. Okay, the narrow lanes they are also what? They are also reflecting the fire everywhere. Okay, fire is everywhere, heat is everywhere, and when rains what? When red comes, okay, when red comes, one what happens? Each and everything is beautiful. Each and everything is then comfortable. Okay, the heat and that very effect that is now what? That is no more. That is no more. How it clatters along the roofs. So now the writer is going to tell us that how it is going to hit the roofs and what sort of sound it makes, okay, when it hits the roofs. So how it clatters along the roofs like the tramps of hoops, and how it gushes and struggles out from the overflowing spout. So the scene over there in this stanza is that whenever you are what? You're on the roof of your house, okay? You will see all these things, that how the rain is what? Falling on the roofs, how beautiful is it sounds, okay? So the sound of that very falling raindrops on the hoops is just like when a horse is what? A horse is running on what? On the lane. Okay, a horse is running on a road, and the tramps of hooves mean the sound of hooves are the legs of that very horse. So that is like what? When the rain is falling upon the roofs of your home, how it gushes. As you know, that gush means strong overflow. Strong overflow, we had discussed this word in the previous lesson. And struggles out. So from the roof, the water of rain, okay, the stored water of rain, it struggles somehow, and it struggles with full might and strength to get out of the spout, okay, or to get out through the spout. And when the rain is, we can see that in the rain we see that there is wind, and because of the wind the rain is going to strike the window panes. The rain is going to strike the window panes, and that is once again a beautiful effect when the rain is going to strike the window panes and it flows over there, and it pours and swift and wide with a muddy tide like a river down the gutters roars. The rain is the welcome rain. Okay, so now the water is what? It is powering. Powering mean when you just pour a glass full of water. Okay, you do it like this. Powering, that is called what? Powering. Okay, please open your cameras that I may see you, that what all of you are doing. And the
Sir,
water is coming out very swiftly, and it is somehow the rain is what? It is raining widely, and there you will see in the streets, if the streets are not, they are not what to say, they are not made of charcoal or all these things, okay, then you will see mud over there, and then you will see that the streets will be full of water, just like what? A river. And you will see that the water will go down into the gutters, into the manholes, and it will roar like what? Like a lion. The water will roar like a lion with when it what? When it enters the gutters. When it enters the gutters. So the rain, the welcome rain. The rain is what? That is very welcoming. The rain is what? Very welcoming then. So who will read it?
sir, me.
Okay, Rehan, you want to read?
Rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat. In the broad street, in the narrow rain. How beautiful is the rain.
Please speak loud. Loud. I can't listen.
How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat. In the broad street, in the narrow land, how beautiful is the rain. How it
How it
clatters
clatters.
around
Yes.
the roofs like the tramp of hoots. How it gets and uh,
Gushes. Okay.
passage out
And
from the
struggles up.
overflowing spot across the window pane. It it pours and pours and swift and wind with mighty time like a river down the gutter roads. The rain, the welcome rain. H.W. Ferry. Thank you, sir.
Okay, who else will read it? Mr. Akram Abdullah, read.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Read, man.
Rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat. In broad street and in the barren lane. How beautiful is the rain. How it clatters along the roof. Tramp of the hoop of hoops. How it gushes and struggles out from the overflowing spout. Across the window pane, it
From the
pours and pours,
overflowing spout.
and it pours and pours and spits and wide with a muddy tide. Like a river down gutter, the rain, the welcome gutter roars, the rain, welcome rain.
Okay, who else will read? Ibrahim. Ibrahim Alam, hurry up, read.
Yes, sir.
Stop reading, man.
Sir, how beautiful is the rain? यहाँ से शुरू करना है?
Yes, from what to
Rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain. How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of roofs. How it gushes and struggles,
struggle. Gushes and
struggles,
struggle.
stru-
Struggle.
strug-
struggles out from the overflowing spout, exposed the window pane. It pours and pours,
Pours and pours. Very good.
pours and pours, and sails swift and wide with a muddy tide like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain.
Okay, hurry up. Who will read? Ahmad. Start reading, Ahmad. Ahmad, where are you?
अस्सलामुअलैकुम सर।
Alaikum salam.
सर मैंने पढ़ लिया अभी।
I'm not talking about you. There is a boy, his name is Ahmad.
सर आप माँ की जगह मुझे अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं।
Oh, I was unmuting you. Okay, who's that person? Okay, Saad Baksh, you read. Sufyan.
Yes.
Sayyid. Yes, read, man. Hurry up.
Okay. Rain in a summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad street in the Andhra lane. How to be full. Sorry, beautiful है.
What?
Beautiful.
Wow, what beautiful.
ये जो how to beautiful ये beautiful है.
How beautiful is the rain.
How to beautiful is the rain. How it cuttles along the roofs like the toppers of homes. How it gushes. सही क्या है? GUS.
How it gushes and struggles out from the overflowing spout across the window pane.
Over the following spout.
Okay, thank you so much, and listen to me very carefully that those who are absent, they will be fined regularly, and tell them that they should be present. Okay, and now it's time to take the attendance. Thank you so much. Let's see. And if you have any question in this unit, you can ask me. If you have any question. Having anything? No question? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, इसमें करना क्या है?
Okay, we will have to understand it, and then after understanding it, we will have to write the exercise.